In the following video, a woman named Britt is outside her house trying her best to remain
videos, by the
calm
way.
after witnessing something that
Reacting to scary videos, part 2.
left her immensely terrified.
Wait. Let's play football.
I'm recording this just in the off chance that no one believes me. Maybe I can catch it. And by the way, I have a freaking cemetery in my front yard, which probably doesn't help my cause. But I was just inside. I'm by myself with my dog. She's in the room upstairs.
My dog. Now it is. Now it is. Now it is. Now it's not. Okay.
Josie? Josie?
It's a nice house. House rating 8 out of 10. You know what? 10 out of 10.
Yeah, she's just been staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled, and when she growled, I kind of like booked it. Staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled, and when she growled, I kind of like booked it. I just don't really know what she's staring at, because again, like, this is usually how she looks when she's waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like,
The fact that she's not putting the phone on the floor. Put it at the floor, bro.
like, what? What is it?
For some reason, Britt's dog has been staring at this closet space for quite some time despite there being no one or nothing inside. The space is clear, but strangely, her dog is locked in on something. Although initially spooked, it wasn't until her dog started growling and
Jeez,
barking
Lord.
at the space that she
Golly,
immediately fled, at which point she began to record this video. Now there's something in the beginning that Britt captures, which is worth pointing out, and that's the graveyard in front of her house. Every so often, Josie would come out to the spot and just stare at it in the same way that she would when looking at the closet space.
Josie? Josie, what's going on?
For this reason, Britt believes
Okay. One thing. If there's a cemetery, there's a chance it's from like World War I to 2. And there's just a lot of bodies buried like in all the soil, but those are like the main important ones, so they added graves. Meaning this entire land could be graves.
that the cemetery might have something to do with Josie's strange behavior. It's as though she's seeing something that we can't. But things get even creepier when Britt mentions a certain detail about this graveyard.
So a lot of you guys
Guys, that scared the crap out of me. Oh my god.
have also been asking questions about
Right
the
there.
graveyard. Yes, we do indeed have a graveyard on this property. So this was my grandparents' ranch, and it was their wish to be buried right here, just where they were. And before they passed away, they buried all of their cats right here, where you see the little crosses. And so that's really all that there's to it. But things have been quite strange lately. Like, for some reason, cows just like come to this area sometimes and like surround it, because we during the day we leave that gate open.
As she mentions, cows would also come to this exact spot and do the same thing that her dog would do. Keep in mind that the only farm animals that she has on this ranch are horses. These cows aren't hers, but they always come from a neighboring ranch and surround her graveyard.
See, this is what I'm talking about. They literally just come and hang out here all the time now. It's a newer development.
The fact that this is number 6 and it's 4 minutes long.
Why? They just kind of come
We have to do 6 more of these in the 25. How are you gonna fit in 25?
and really breathe
If you do 5 minutes,
around this area.
this one is 4 minutes.
And they just kind of will freeze and not move. So, yeah.
That means there's an evil spirit. It's your grandparents back from the dead with the cats.
If Josie's behavior hasn't fully convinced Britt that something is up with her graveyard, then the cows definitely have. Now, the cow situation is a relatively new occurrence. It was only a month ago in April that they started to appear. This is why she's been trying to record them as much as she can, just in case they stop showing up and no one believes her. But one night, while getting a food delivery, Britt records something that makes her even more certain that there's something off about the graveyard. It's late at night when this is captured.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
this location is outside, no here.
Oh, that's so
Yes.
interesting.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
yeah. It's okay, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
See the cow that was-
I scared. There's a cow.
They're actually not mine. I don't know. It wasn't showing up.
What is
The fact that it doesn't even work.
Hi.
Where's the man at? Where's the man?
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Oh, there you
you. See, this is what I'm talking about. Every
There's a
freaking
ghost
night,
orb. I'm joking,
like
I'm
even
joking.
at night, they even come
clean your
and
camera.
and they just like stand and like. Are you for real right now?
Jesus.
Eerily, her shirt is pulled by something that can't be seen. It was right after she walked in to disable the home security alarm, which had gone off for
Yo, wait.
unknown reasons, that this happened.
Yo, wait. Oh, that was her.
Upon feeling a sudden yank, she immediately drops her food and runs out in a panic frenzy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my
According
fault,
to
my
her,
fault.
it was as if someone had tugged at her
Job
sleeve
offer.
with all their might.
Ah.
Shaken up by this, she decides to sleep in the RV outside and wait until her family came back from their trip. It goes without saying, but she was totally freaked
Oh,
out,
the door
and it
open?
didn't help that she was all alone when this happened. This incident, along with the
Jeez.
strange behavior from the animals, has led her to believe that the
swear, if I see
graveyard
another
is either
cow, I'm gonna
cursed
crash out.
or haunted. Whether paranormal or not, these occurrences are still pretty creepy. But despite there being no further videos on the situation, these current ones continue to spook viewers and make them wonder just what exactly is going on with Britt's home. Like all videos, this one remains a mystery.
She runs out, but how does it capture that? I mean, maybe it bounces off. But then wait, go back. She runs out. Look. There's a white that fogs up, and she's not even running back in. So that's another.
Now this
mystery.
next video takes place at a museum where something pretty creepy was captured. Now just for context, the person recording this was visiting this museum after his father came here a few days ago. His dad told him that there was something off about this place. He doesn't know why, but the
Creepy, that's
exhibition
actually a
that's
woman.
dedicated to a woman known as Maria Sabina creeps him out. Whether it's because her wax statue looks a little too real or her history with witchcraft, this whole exhibition scares him. But after watching this video that his son took, there's no way that he's coming back to this place now. The following
Yeah,
is
I'll
what
do
his
a
son
illusion on her
captured
screen.
at the exhibition of Maria Sabina. Have a look.
Oh, my back.
No está perro este.
could be an animatronic.
¡Ay, hijo de s-! Güey, ¿qué pedo?
Somehow, the wax figure of Maria Sabina comes alive. She seemingly tilts her head in a quick and sudden motion, almost as if scrutinizing the person recording her. Evidently, it scares the living daylights out of the cameraman, but it doesn't stop him from recording. He continues to film, just in case she moves again. But she doesn't. The figure is now acting as it should.
Stop putting these pictures in. Oh my god.
Güey, ¿qué pedo?
Like it moves, and then he just puts a random figure. That's the picture. Oh my god.
This whole occurrence has freaked out many viewers, including the father who came here before. However, unlike many, he started to think that maybe this was just part of the figure's design. Maybe it was meant to move as it was built that way. But according to the museum's owner, this should not have happened.
¿Qué onda, amigo? No, no manejo nada de mecatrónica. Es una figura totalmente en cera. Mira, es una pieza total rígida, no se puede manipular. Te digo, no tiene nada. Te digo, mira, te muestro. No hay cables, no hay nada. No es un robot. Es una figura totalmente en cera.
If the figure isn't an animatronic or anything of that sort, then just how exactly did it move? This question continues to remain unanswered, and it seems likely that it'll stay that way for a while until more evidence is presented. Until then, you can assess what exactly transpired here.
Okay, first off, the wax could have just broke a little bit and it tilted. Boom.
Now the following video comes from an account that posts videos of firefighters putting out fires. All the videos on this page appear to be meant for educational purposes, from showing procedures that a firefighter must follow during critical situations, to demonstrating how a fire truck navigates through traffic. An aspiring firefighter can find these videos pretty useful. However, one video in particular might seem a bit strange to the person who's watching this for educational purposes. Unlike most videos, this one is pretty creepy. On March 10th of 2025, a man is recording a vacant property that's burning down in the middle of the woods. As he films, something is captured that's left many viewers unsettled.
Good in here. I was asked to help with dinner, but
Now the man recording owns this property, and he had no idea that during this footage something pretty creepy happened. I'll play the rest of the footage and let you see for yourself. This is what he caught.
I guess that's there.
You should see it right now. It's amazing. Look through the window.
Bro says it's amazing, but it's on fire.
Woo. It's getting out of hand right now.
I saw that.
Woo. Woo. It's getting out of hand right now.
One more time. Bro, get it. One more time.
Woo. Woo. It's getting out of hand right now.
Kinda looks like that's like an eye.
Woo.
Oh yeah, like when it
It's getting out of hand right now.
it's still there.
It isn't obvious at first, but if you look closely, a black figure
It's
can be
still
seen
there.
moving inside the burning structure. Considering that the property had been vacant for many years, there shouldn't have been anyone or anything inside. But strangely, something is. Even stranger is that the figure quickly ducks out of sight the moment the owner
Still
looks
there,
down the
man.
hall, almost as if it was trying to hide.
It's right there.
The owner would have probably seen it had he not been mesmerized by the blazing flames that were close to him.
It's amazing. Look through the window.
For this reason, he misses the figure, and, apparently, something else. It was only after viewers started looking closely at the rest of the footage that more things were noticed. As it seems, the figure wasn't the only unsettling thing about this clip.
Ooh, that's burning. I don't know why that.
Bro,
Out of
That could
nowhere,
be one
a
of
child's
his
voice is caught on camera, even though there were no kids around.
it's not
It's a distinct
It's like
voice
you're
that
talking
clearly sounds like a child laughing. Although not sure where the voice came from, many believe that the house might have some connection to it. If that's so, then what was captured next has most likely convinced many that the house is haunted. While recording a different side of the burning structure, this was caught.
All day.
Replay.
Like before, a dark figure is briefly seen before disappearing out of nowhere.
That could be a deer.
It's the fact that it comes out from the same house where the last figure was seen that makes this video even creepier. And it doesn't help that a child's voice was caught earlier. Could it be, as viewers believe, that all these occurrences are due to the fact that the house is haunted? Some believe.
Boom. I mean, unless I'm wrong about the one in the house, but the one outside could be a deer. Then again, it is dark, but it could be a dark animal, like a dark cow or something.
That the burning house has forced whatever had been inside to.
Okay. I'm convinced that the black figures might be real, but the laughter could be a fellow fighter.
Leave the property at once, which to them
Sounds like
explains why the shadowy figure was seen running out of the house and the kid's voice was heard outside, as if they had nowhere else to go now. Although an interesting thought, it isn't certain if that's the case. Like all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions, but let me know what you think.
I am gonna tag him so you can see that I give him conclusions.
Now this next video takes place at a hotel in Spain, where a group of friends had taken an elevator that for some reason wouldn't take them to their floor.
This guy is a good person. I swear I watched him before.
Okay, so it's been doing this for a minute. And there's nothing out there. You need to hit that gym. You wanna figure it out?
Yeah.
Alright. No, that did something.
No. Dude,
Just walk out.
What is going on?
Are we too heavy? Is there someone there? What?
Although pretty creepy, it could be that the elevator was simply malfunctioning and therefore unable to move. However, this occurrence wouldn't be so creepy if it weren't for the fact that other hotel guests have reported the same problem when taking this elevator. It's a common occurrence, according to hotel staff, and they're not sure why this happens. The 16th floor is still under construction, meaning that no guests are staying there at the moment, so it doesn't make sense as to why it does this. But fast forward to only a day or two later, and this happens.
Yo, so this elevator is acting mad weird. We started a few floors up, and
Yo. Did we stop?
The elevator suddenly stops working. As it turns out, there had been a power outage affecting most parts of Spain and Portugal, and it just so happens that the group of friends were taking this elevator when it happened.
the backup, yeah, there you go. The backup generator's been coming on and off. We've been having the time of our lives. And yeah, we're like cooking a life.
Now thankfully, while being stuck inside, the backup generator kicks in, but it's not working as it should, as the lights continue to go on and off randomly. But as all three friends have fun with the flashing lights, this happens.
There you go. I got you.
Oh. Oh, he's cooking something.
What are you doing?
Yep. Yep.
I gotta pee. Oh, you gotta pee. It's making my bladder. I gotta pee.
You gotta pee.
I feel like the rapper. Go. I gotta pee.
Oh, yeah.
I'm holding my bladder.
Yep.
I gotta pee. I don't know what else is going on. I gotta pee. It's making me mad. Go on like so. I gotta pee. I'm angry like Bowser.
Guys, this is probably the worst thing.
In the corner of the elevator, a dark silhouette is seen right behind one of the friends. It's small, but clear enough to see that something out of place is there. Neither friend had realized what this was, but after watching this footage, they can't help but think that something otherworldly had been inside the elevator. Now thankfully, after some time, the group was able to escape, but not in the way that they imagined.
We're moving.
Fine. Thank you.
Where are we going?
Wait. Stop. No.
That's the same one as before.
No.
All right.
They were brought up to the 16th floor after being stuck inside for about an hour and a half. Just like before, no one had called it. Although definitely strange, they would much rather be on this floor than inside the broken elevator for obvious reasons. But the question still remains, just who called it up? And most importantly, just what exactly had been inside the elevator? To this day, the friends have no clue, but they're just glad that things didn't take a turn for the worse while being trapped inside. Ghost or not, this video is pretty strange. It's late at night when a mother quickly grabs her phone to record
Within 10 years, I should go to every place.
this video.
It's public, of course.
She lays in bed across from her daughter, who just told her a few hours ago that she was scared of sleeping in her room. According to the mother who sent me this, she was terribly shaken up by the events of that night. Something in her home had felt completely off, and she needed to record this. While taking this video, she captures this.
So, my daughter's sleeping with me in my bed tonight. She kept saying that she was really scared of something in her room. I'm a little bit shaky. I don't know if you guys can tell, but...
Guys, just like me. Like, it's impossible to think of something else to call other than, like, say, hey guys, welcome back. It's hard to think of, like, hey people, hey peoples. Ladies and gentlemen. Horror movie quote, never go towards the sound. Cuzzo, you good? Please. Yo, is it Halloween? Like, what's that hand, bro?
So this is the same toy that used to go off in the past. And it's always terrified me since. So I would ask it questions and it would answer with noises.
Here, let me see. Circle it, bro. Circle it.
With
Oh, the finger.
noises.
Lord, goosebumps.
Now I will admit that watching this video the first time, I completely missed what happened. It wasn't until brightening up this footage that it became much clearer. A finger on this toy arm suddenly lifts on its own. It almost seems to be pointing at the mother, as if to say, I see you. Although definitely strange, this occurrence is made creepier by the toy truck. For whatever reason, it was going off before this happened. As the mother writes, the reason this toy truck scares her isn't just because it's going off right now, but because it seems to be intelligent when it shouldn't be. Shannon, the mother in question, would sometimes ask the toy to light up or make a sound, and shortly thereafter, it would. This has led her to believe the toy's either cursed or haunted.
I can't lie. When I first saw the arm, I was like, okay, well, number one, this is clear because that's an arm. But, like, no, it's not.
The same is said about the toy arm. But as always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Did Shannon capture evidence of a paranormal occurrence? Or might there be something to explain what happened? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
The toy could have been set off by anybody in the house. Unless she's a single mother and have no pets. But the hand, I cannot explain. I don't understand that one.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
Now I kind of want to record a day of my life and see if I find anything scary.
On May 8th of 2025, a small family from California had shared a video in which something very strange happens. Apparently, whatever took place in this house wasn't just witnessed by the man, but also by the dog resting on the couch. It's this small detail that further makes this video baffling. Now, it's important to note that other dogs live in this house. The family who lives here are genuinely passionate about caring for their pets, which is why they treat each of their dogs as though they were their own children. From having a giant portrait of Frida, Pepper, and Valentino, to having a fully furnished dog room dedicated to them, it's clear that this family embraces all its members and ensures that no one is ever left out, even if one of them is no longer here. Only a month ago, Maxie, their first and oldest Chihuahua, had passed away from old age. Not a single day passes without thinking of little Maxie. He was deeply cared for, which makes it even harder for the family to accept that he's now gone. But despite this unfortunate story, the family is now focused on something else that happened recently. It was on a Thursday afternoon when this was captured.
Is the dog watching TV? One of the other dogs. Answer cleared. Turn off the TV, bro. That
Out
dog's
of
chilling
nowhere,
watching.
the sound of a barking dog is heard from inside the house.
That princess.
The man turns around to see if it was the dog behind him, but it wasn't. Something about these barks sounded familiar, and it wasn't until re-listening to the audio that the man knew he wasn't just hearing things, but rather a barking dog that sounded just like Maxie. No other dog is seen around except the one on the couch, and the other dogs that live here weren't home at this moment. If no other dog had barked, then which did? To the family, the answer is clear. It was Maxie who had barked. They believe that little Maxie had paid them a visit by barking in his usual manner. Apparently, this is how he barked when he wanted someone to come get him. Understandably, Maxie's owner begins to tear up after weeks of not hearing from him since he passed away. Their other dog seems to hear the barks too, but like his owner, he can't seem to find where they're coming from. As with most videos, this one remains unsolved. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future.
Yeah, listen.
Also, be sure to check out the official TikTok account for this channel.
Nah, bro. Don't do that. I'm joking. Yeah, go. Fire. We're gonna do another one in this video. So, see you then.
March
We
2nd of
are
2025.
back.
For me, it was like 3 seconds. For y'all, it was like 0 seconds. 1 millisecond. I'm just black. Yeah. But we are watching another one. We're gonna watch the 3 parts. We watched the third one. We're watching the second, and we're gonna watch the first. Yeah. Let's get started.
A woman named Jeanette moves into a new apartment, unaware that she would film something very unsettling while moving in. Ever since getting the keys to the place, she's been documenting her entire moving in process. But then one day, while making a video, she records this.
Yo, do I get copyright for this?
Can I help you?
Remember? Your friends?
No, I don't remember. Please get out. Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment.
A man who she doesn't know suddenly appears in her apartment. He most likely walked in after seeing the door was unlocked. Now, while it's unsure if they caught him, viewers are completely baffled by something else in this video. Somehow, the door opens on its own right when Jeanette is heading towards it. In the heat of the moment, she didn't realize this until much later when viewers pointed this out.
Okay, update. I'm just as confused as you guys are. I have no idea what happened. All I know is whatever happened, I'm grateful to whatever opened this door, because if this didn't open, I don't know, some things probably would have happened. So.
Now thankfully, Jeanette makes it out safely and immediately gets help. But despite this terrifying encounter, nothing would prepare her for what occurred only a few nights later.
Unpacking
As
with
she
me.
writes, "I have no words to explain this." While trying to record a cute video with her cat, this happens.
Is it the same person? Choo. The guy comes back. The guy comes back. The code of return. The return of the munchkin. Return of the homeless man. Again? We got the most haunted room. Almost a haunted apartment. Save the cat. Throw my pepper spray. No homeless man coming to my house today. The fact that to be worse than I am the cat right now, it's crazy. Crocs. I said that word, okay. I had to pronounce Crocs. I go with Crocs. Yo, let me see, bro. I'm not paying attention. That. I thought you said, like,
As it
pay attention to
seems,
the bed.
the intruder wasn't the only presence inside her apartment. On her bed, this happens. An indentation begins to form, as if someone had gone on the mattress. But then another imprint begins to emerge, causing Jeanette to freak out. Understandably, she scurries over to another corner of the room while trying her best to remain calm. From here, we can barely see the indents, but looking closely, either a black speck or something like it appears on the bed. Terrified by this, and more so by the person outside her door, she calls the police and spends the night at her neighbor's. And yes, her cat also came along. Now, while police did find the intruder who ran away, they have no explanation for what occurred in this video. However, this wouldn't be the first time that something like this has happened.
It was right there between the green table and the bed, against the wall like this.
No.
Oh my god.
Tell me how I saw someone.
Given both incidents, the question is begged, just what is going on with Jeanette's new place? And why is it that something unusual takes place during a break-in? She continues to share videos of her moving-in journey, but thankfully, no new intrusions have occurred since then. As always, let me know your thoughts on this
can you,
one.
Tag everyone so I can DM them what hotel are you in? What apartment are you in? Wait, that sounds
In
good.
the following video, a young girl is playing a game by herself when something happens that scares the living daylights out of her.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
Sky's blue and I see you.
Although nothing is seen, she swears that she saw a face inside her bedroom. Apparently, this is what happens when you play the game that she was playing. It's called The Sky is Blue, and the objective of the game is to record a floating face on camera. Now, seeing how scared and shaken up she was, her parents deemed it necessary to ban her from playing the game inside the house. But despite this rule, she continues to play the game.
Sky is blue, and I see you.
Although having broken this rule, she wouldn't be the only one in her family to break it. Her older sister Vicky wanted to see what it was that freaked out her little sister when she played this game. So, she plays it with her.
What do you do?
You go, the sky is blue, move down and say, and I see you. And you want to look for a baby's face.
Bet. I'll
The
believe
sky
right
is
now.
blue.
Nah, I'll
And
do it
I
at
see
night.
you.
I dare. Do it at night.
That's not how you do it. You have to point up at the ceiling
That's what I did.
and slowly go down.
Why do I have to do it slowly?
Because that's how it goes.
The sky.
The sky is blue.
Like before, nothing appears. But one night, when Vicky decides to play the game with every room inside the house since no one else was home, this happens.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
I thought it was like say it while you look down. The same room, yeah.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
You're supposed to do the sky is blue and I see you. Point at that. There's a bunch of baby pictures in there. Oh, there you see a baby face. Sky is blue.
The sky is blue,
Do right.
and I see you.
You're supposed to say see you while you slowly go down. Jeez, that's scary. That right there scared the crap out of me.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
There, I mean, that sounds good. You're going way too slow. I mean, if you see something, then I guess you did it right, but screw yourself. White light under there.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
Jeez, Lord,
Vicky was completely shaken up by what occurred inside her bedroom. Her chandelier had somehow detached itself from the ceiling. This didn't make any sense to her, considering that the chandelier was securely mounted. The only way that it could have fallen, as she believes, was if the weight had brought it down. But even then, the fact that it happened right when she was playing this game is what freaks her out.
Alright, so for those of you asking, this is what fell. That game? Absolutely not.
Whether a coincidence or not, the sudden falling of the black fixture had sent her running in a panic frenzy. It's no wonder why Vicky hasn't played the game since then.
What if you didn't
Now, it
play
isn't
it?
sure if playing the game had anything to do with
Yeah,
what
like gravity
occurred, but until more people share their experience playing the game, this footage will continue to remain unexplained.
I'm gonna share my footage right now. No, I'll do it at midnight. No. Let's have other people on the couch, of course. But
In the following video, Diana Sudi and her brother are freaking out after seeing many police cars pulling up to their backyard.
One that now looks like there's another one.
There's another one? Oh, you're right. What the hell is...
you better go out there and say, yo, what's happening?
It appears that all the policemen are checking out this trailer. Something about it must be worth examining because, as it seems, a lot of cops are going inside. According to Diana, the trailer belongs to her father and he's been renting it out to someone. However, the person living inside has not left the trailer for more than a week, which is why the police are here. They're conducting a welfare check to see if the man inside is okay, but upon checking, they discovered something rather unfortunate.
He's not coming out. They're doing a check.
The man had passed away. Now, it's worth mentioning that during this recording, Diana and her brother didn't know the man had passed. They were just recording all the commotion that was going on in their backyard. But as they got closer to the trailer, Diana captures something that she can't explain. The following is her footage. Watch closely.
I'm
Right there. Wait, they're going up to Tom's place. So wait, you said the light wasn't off.
Yeah, exactly. And I knew something was going on. Oh, that's a lot of cops.
Holy shit, what the hell?
Shadow. Easy, simple question. Unless it moved. I mean, it did go away, but the shadow, the cop walked past it.
Are they calling something in?
Never mind. Wait, it could be his shadow.
Going back over. What was Tom doing?
Is there like an app you can check or something to figure?
Okay, another one. It comes back.
Neither Diana nor her brother had noticed the small figure. They don't recall ever seeing the silhouette from the recording, which makes them think that it was never there to begin with. However, the video shows otherwise. Something was actually there, but for some reason, they couldn't see it in person. But of course, the strangest part about this is the figure itself. At some point, the figure disappears behind a policeman.
When I see you, I want to do it.
To Diana, this might explain why the silhouette was completely elusive to them. Now, while this whole incident creeps her out, it doesn't compare to what happens when she and her father decide to go inside the trailer a few days after this occurrence. But Diana regrets helping him because, while checking it out, this happens.
Why is it in the middle of nowhere this time?
You brought the phone.
Yeah. Hey.
Did he poop it? Oh, okay.
It's a little smelly.
Okay.
Blood everywhere.
Oh my goodness.
1 second. Sorry, man. That was my sister. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, great.
I'm trying to record a video. Alright. So I was gonna yell that for pooping in my sister's room. Apparently, she just. Oh heck nah.
Oh my god. What was that?
Another chandelier, I swear.
A lifeless crow suddenly falls out from an open cabinet, scaring the living daylights out of Diana. Although not sure how it just suddenly fell out, she has no words for what she finds while being inside the trailer. What she uncovers has left her beyond spooked. Watch.
Whoa. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, Jesus. Wait, did this guy have a kid? What is this?
Yeah, this kid died too, like, I don't know, before. A long time ago.
While it may seem like nothing significant, these handprints are the reason why Diana hasn't been able to come back to this trailer. It didn't immediately click for her, but after going home and watching this video, she quickly sent it to her brother, who then told her exactly what she was thinking. While looking back at the video she took days before, she couldn't help but notice the size of the figure. Its stature is similar to that of a child's.
Oh?
Could it be, as Diana thinks, that the figure may have been the spirit of the man's child? Given what occurred on this night, she feels that its appearance was unlikely to be a coincidence.
What is this?
Yeah, this kid died too, like, I don't know, before. A long time ago.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
As with all videos, I'll let you be the judge on whether or not something paranormal was captured. But for now, this video remains a mystery.
Hold a bag with dog poop in my face, like, oh my god. Okay. Probably. I mean, I thought the first one was a shadow, because when he walks away, he goes away. But shadows would be longer, and you wouldn't be able to see it as well. And the handprints make sense, but a child's hand is really that big.
Now this next video was submitted to me by Rachel K, who works at a retirement home where something very strange was recently caught on camera. The story goes that a few days ago, a cleaning crew was sent to clean the second floor of this building. They were sent there to clean up the rooms, but most importantly, a pile of cat litter that a child had accidentally dropped while visiting their grandma. So as requested, they cleaned up the second floor, but right when they were halfway done cleaning up, this happens.
Bro, the photos are more scary than the video.
Oh, that's disgusting. Or the vegan cheese.
Or the vegan cheese. That would be.
Probably just an old person, bro.
I'm not the only one that heard that.
If this is a retirement home, unless it's abandoned now, it could just be someone down the hall.
Well, there was this one time when I was in this hallway and
Bro, the last one was so slow. Okay, sorry. Sorry. I yelled too loud. If that trash can, if that falls over, I am gonna scream. Oh, the litter. I bet. Oh. Phasmophobia IRL. Shoe print. No, wait, no, it's slowly appearing.
Out of nowhere, what looks like footprints suddenly appear on the carpet. No other footprints appear anywhere else, except here. This is interesting, considering the color of the prints. They look quite similar to the coloration of the cat litter. Seeing how close it is to the cat sand, it doesn't seem far-fetched to think that a pair of feet had set foot on the powdery substance. But the question is though, just how exactly did a pair of footprints appear without there being someone present? Earlier, the group had heard a strange noise from down the hall. Then moments later, they rush out in a panic frenzy after hearing a loud noise. Rachel K, the person who sent me this, thinks that the noise had some connection to the footprints. After all, the second floor of this retirement home is thought to be haunted. Whether or not this explains the footprints remains inconclusive, but as with most videos, you be the judge. How exactly did the footprints manifest on the carpet? If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
Please not spam it with
That being said, let's get back to the video.
Scary stuff.
Now the following video comes from a brother and sister known as Josh and Crystal, who were staying over at a hotel where apparently something happened that neither of them could put into words. It goes without saying, but what happened on this day inside their hotel room continues to keep them up at night.
It's okay. I can see you.
The sky is blue. I can see.
Come to me. Are you a little boy?
Imagine something happened when I did
It's
that.
okay.
Looked up and-
Come here. It's okay.
Now while it may seem like nothing much, the rest of the video is what many viewers can't stop talking about. Keep in mind that Crystal thinks the shadow is that of a little boy. Even though nothing about it immediately yells it's a small child, past experiences with the paranormal have led her to believe that this was the spirit of a
Yo, I thought that was a little girl for a second. A little girl for a second. I was like,
kid. Viewers, however, couldn't see why she would think this, but after looking closely and noticing a certain detail, they see it. This is what was caught.
I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but it looks like it's going like back and forth. You see movie? See movie?
I don't know that. That's what
Come on.
It's okay.
No, wait. Come back.
Where?
No, you come back. Go straight. Look straight towards me. No. Turn towards me like you were earlier. Put your back towards me.
Needless to say, both siblings were utterly spooked. A full-body shadow figure of a little boy seemingly comes out of the bathroom where Josh and Crystal were filming. What was thought to be outside was actually inside with them. The little boy, as they believe, was something beyond explanation. But they're not as spooked by this, considering that the hotel they were staying at is well known for having paranormal occurrences. As they state, this wasn't the only unexplainable thing that happened to them while being there. In fact, they have more footage of other paranormal occurrences that took place at this hotel, which they plan to release real soon on their channel. So if you're interested, be sure to check out their page. But
Alright, let me write that down. I'm gonna go check that out in a minute. Yo, I don't have a pen. We'll be right back.
I'll leave it to you to decide as to what exactly was caught on camera.
My fault. The fact, I swear, if it's like Twitter, I'm gonna crash out. Facebook, I'm gonna crash out. It has to be YouTube or TikTok.
Now this next video comes from Jordan Bowen, who was home alone when she took this video. It's late at night, and she's watching TV while sending Snapchats to her friends. This is something that she often does, especially when she doesn't have any company at home. Her apartment can sometimes feel creepy when no one else is around, so understandably, she talks to friends via Snapchat to feel less alone. But after sending some videos to them, a friend notices something strange in one of her snaps. The following is what she caught without noticing. Take a look.
I was taking a snap video of my friend. I saw something in the corner. I'll be the judge of that. Okay.
As it seems, she wasn't alone, or at least not to her knowledge.
Hey, you're not
Initially
alone
thinking she was just seeing things,
I saw something out of the corner of my eye.
she now sees that it wasn't just all in her head. Someone or something was actually inside her apartment. It's hard to see unless you look closely, but zooming in, you can see what looks like a shadowy mass making its way from one room to another.
Crouching?
It happens quickly, but if you slow the footage, you can tell that something large is moving. As someone in the comments noted, whatever this is looks like it's hunched over while moving stealthily across the apartment. Whether a person or thing, it did not want to be seen, or at least it seems like that. While not much else is known about this footage, or if Jordan has caught anything else in her apartment, the video on its own is pretty creepy. So then, just who or what was seen inside Jordan's apartment? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
I swear to God that I saw something in the corner. Okay, there you go. I was like figuring out what the SCG means.
At around 5 a.m. on August 14 of 2015, a fire breaks out inside a school building. Many firemen arrive on the scene, while people who live near the school take out their phones to record the raging inferno before them. The school in question is known as Red Crow Community College, and apparently, on the same day the fire took place, something strange was caught on camera. Now, some reports indicate that the fire was started by an arson who has not been identified to this day. Others, however, say that the fire was caused by electrical issues. It's unclear what started it, but this ambiguity is what makes the following video even creepier. The person who sent me this writes that the school used to be a boarding school for children of indigenous tribes. However, many of these kids lost their lives at school as a result of disease outbreaks like measles and meningitis. For this reason, some believe the school grounds are haunted.
Yo. That says 2020, bro. May 20, 2020. May Florence, Fires 20. Yo, this is like a picture, bro, that was recent.
Of disease outbreaks like measles and meningitis. For this reason, some believe the school grounds are haunted, which might explain what was captured according to them. The video's quality isn't exactly HD since it was taken many years ago, but the following is what was caught outside the school building during the fire.
Okay, nice, but I am gonna fast forward because that guy, he's gonna really replay it, like, notice the caution tape fluttering in the wind. Like, I know he's gonna, like, play it, like, 13 times, and that's not that fine, man.
It now becomes clear as to why this person was already recording the spot. They had probably already seen the white figure appear before this video. Now at first glance, the pale shape looks like a stream of smoke, but then moments later, the white silhouette begins to move in such a way that makes it seem as though it's alive. Even weirder is that during this time, winds were picking up speed. So if this had been smoke from the fire inside the building, then naturally, it should have been carried away by the winds. But that doesn't happen. Instead, it slithers back into the building in a fluid-like motion, just like a snake. As it appears, it's unknown as to what exactly was captured.
What he said?
Although taken in 2015, this video has yet to be explained.
I forgot. We're gonna have a bathroom break.
Now this last video comes from a concerned mother who caught footage of something that took place inside her son's bedroom. It was recorded on a security camera on March 27 of 2025 when her son was taking a nap. She believed hopes that what was captured had something to do with the recent renovations that she's been doing to her house. As she states, "We must have disturbed something during renovations." The following is what was caught.
Yo, is that a milk bottle, bro? Yo, send me some of that. I'm joking. Some peanut butter? Oh, jeez. Milk, peanut butter. Like, what more do you need in life?
Natalie, the mother of this child, is at a loss for words for what was captured in this footage. Her son was pulled off the bed. Although it isn't obvious as to what had tugged on her son's leg, it's evident that the cat had sensed or noticed something, because only moments after leaving, this happens. What happened here is no doubt pretty weird, but it's important to note that a certain detail has led viewers to question the footage itself. For one, it is strange how the child seems to move in a sped-up motion while the rest of the video plays normally. While it could be that this was just part of the paranormal occurrence, viewers aren't really sure what to think. However, the mother has provided a screen recording of the footage playing in real time from the Ring app itself, which completely rules out the possibility of this being edited. If that's true, then this definitely makes what was captured pretty strange. Now, no further info or updates have been posted since then.
But also, it is weird how he just cries and then stops. Also, the other video, it doesn't do a number 1, it does a number 2.
But until then, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Okay, Bizarre Bub or something like that. Bizarre Bub, yeah. Can you like fix the last number 3, because on the last one it says number 1, but it doesn't change numbers. It doesn't say number 1.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Okay, bathroom break, and we're gonna watch this one. We'll be right back. I bet we're back.
On February 20th of 2025, a mother records her child's balloon after seeing it do something that terrified her immensely. She films the balloon, hoping that it does it again on camera.
It's doing it again.
The fact that the balloon is moving that close to the floor. Dumbo! Yo! In the eyes.
For some reason, the balloon comes to a sudden halt near the basement door. Now you might be wondering what is so frightening about this balloon. After all, it appears to be doing normal balloon things. Well, according to Rachel, the mother, this balloon always ends up at the basement entrance, and it doesn't go in unless her son follows it inside.
Let's play Minecraft? No, he's watching YouTube shorts.
Andrew. Andrew.
Unlike other instances where the balloon just suddenly stops near the entrance, here it goes all the way in, and it's only when Rachel's son begins to pursue it that it does this. Now, it might be possible that a draft or an airflow is causing the balloon to move towards the basement, but to have it stop...
Wait. You said it's the son's balloon. You talking about that son? He looks like he's like 7 to 8. I mean, I might ask my mother if I can have a Elmo birthday theme.
Only a few feet away from the cellar, despite being left open occasionally, is a bit strange. Whether it's upstairs or in the furthest corner of the house, it always follows the same path before somehow stopping around the same spot. To Rachel, this doesn't make any sense.
Literally stopped at the basement door again.
Jesus Lord, God.
Now, these occurrences wouldn't be the last of them, as just recently this happened. It's around 9:30 at night when this was captured.
Corey Extension? Babe! We're moving his foot. steps. I'm a big kid now.
Quiet. Quiet.
Blood is walking up the stairs. Be goated. Yeah. He's taking his first steps. Be proud of him. It's your son. Yeah, how long have you had that balloon? Bro just freezes.
As if the incidents
Wow.
before weren't creepy enough, this
Faded.
happens. The balloon
The dog
seemingly
just
makes
stares
its way
rapidly
towards
like
the
that.
top of the stairs,
dog.
directly towards Rachel without stopping. But when it gets to the top, it abruptly stops. Somehow, the natural buoyancy of this balloon ceases as if acting independently from the laws of physics. It just doesn't move at all. Even the dogs in the background were unsettled by the strange occurrence.
Stop playing! Stop putting dogs, bro. It's always the same dog, too. Well, like, almost the same. Jeez. Just a chunky red dog. Four
Now it's
times.
apparent to the family that something isn't right with this balloon. They know that getting rid of it would be a good idea, but their son refuses to have it thrown away. So they continue to keep
You didn't imagine.
it. After all, it'll deflate over time and be rendered useless within a few days. However, although initially thinking that things would be okay, something happens that quickly changes their minds. Only a day or two later, Rachel is home alone when she experiences something that she considers as the most disturbing thing ever. It's late at night when this was captured.
Oh yeah, turn! Who's doing the moonwalk? I'm a smooth criminal. Moonwalk. It kind of looks like a game, like a video game that's really bad. They can't make it walk good. Slammed his head, jeez. Good Coco? Broke avoid the books. Punch it, bro. Punch it! The brothers summon another bone. What's up?
At the top of the stairs, in the corner of the doorframe, a forehead is seen. Rachel initially saw something, yet didn't know what it was, but after taking a closer look, she sees it. A forehead that naturally leads down to a pair of eyes. However, if you slow the video frame by frame, you'll notice the supposed face she'd seen. Yet something about it has left Rachel and her husband immensely unsettled.
The forehead, that's a
Naturally,
head.
Rachel was shaken up. If the
Man.
balloon hadn't convinced them, unsettled.
Oh wait. This is the top, the head, the top of the head. This is the forehead. This is the eyes. This is the nose.
Naturally, Rachel was shaken up. If the balloon hadn't convinced them that something was up with their basement, then this definitely did. Either someone or something is in there. Given all that's happened before, they can't help but think that this was responsible for the balloon's odd behavior. To them, it seems that the path the balloon would always follow wasn't just due to physics, but instead by something else. Now, Rachel has since then locked the basement and won't open it anytime soon. But while there has yet to be a definitive explanation, the mystery still remains. Just what exactly did Rachel and her family witness in their house? As with all videos, this one remains unsolved.
Okay, fine. I admit this one sounds real, and I can't prevent unless they had a green screen guy. But I do think it's weird that he avoided the books. Like, look. Okay, wait. Sorry. We're gonna rewind to. Not over here. I think it was like. Yeah, right here. You see the books? Bro avoided it. Look. Bro just avoided the books. Like he wasn't even facing the wall. Watch. Go. Yeah, look, he's moving. about to hit the book. Then he avoids the book by walking this way. Goes through the wall, hits his head against it. Like he's trying like pulling him through the wall. And then stands there. And then you see the forehead, you see that, you see this part, you see this part, you see this part, you see this part. I bet next.
Now this next video comes from Elijah Carter, who's a construction worker for a house that's being remodeled. It's been some time now that he's worked on this house, and he's just now realizing something about it that the property owner has never mentioned. In this house lies a hidden crawl space. Apparently, it was hidden behind a stack of drywall that no one had bothered moving until now. Seeing that no one else is around, as it wasn't a workday, he explores the crawl space all by himself. But little does he know that this was a bad idea. The following is Elijah's video.
Bro, your camera quality, bro.
But while I came across something that was really cool, and I feel like it sets this house apart. The reason why I'm just now founding this crawl space is because of this drywall. The owner, she had this drywall covering the crawl space. That's not the cool thing about it. And I want y'all to check this out. So while I was here, I found this table, and I also found this extra space right here. You have a vent right there.
My sound just messed up on the side of my head. I don't know if that's the whole video.
I think I just heard some footsteps. This can't be a squatter.
But the fact that there's literally a window, wait. Pause for a second. The fact that it has an entire window inside. Oh wait, so you have to go like
Extra space.
Yeah, that wait.
Also found this extra space.
That window, bro. Goated. Oh, when we have to fast forward. You wait. No, wait. I'm too far ahead. There you go. It's better.
This can't be a squatter.
What was meant to be a short video for his Facebook group turns into something completely nightmarish. For one, the sound of footsteps was heard on the floorboards despite no one being there, and eeriest of all, the sound of someone talking and giggling was heard from somewhere inside. But to make things even more frightening, the door to the crawl space begins to open on its own. It's no wonder why Elijah bolted out of there at full speed. As it seems, he wasn't alone. Now, if what he says is true, that there weren't any signs of someone being there the next day at work, then the question is begged. Just what exactly did Elijah encounter while being inside this house? In the following video, a man and his girlfriend are staying over at his aunt's house when they hear a strange noise from downstairs. Mind you though, that no one else is home.
Corey X Kitchen.
Nice. This is
like he plays that sound all the time.
like really crazy. Just- What that sound?
Big all house. Mansion.
Now he couldn't capture the noise on camera, but there is something in this video that's worth pointing out before mentioning anything else, and that's the house itself. This Victorian home belongs to the man's aunt, who at this time was traveling abroad for a few days. While she was gone, The man, known as Isaac, and his girlfriend stayed over to look after the place and care for her dog.
Aunt is overseas for the week, and she asked me and my girlfriend to come and take use of the camera. She's watching us right now. Hey, Auntie.
Now, the only thing in this house that isn't antiquated are the security cameras throughout the place. Although Isaac's aunt isn't home, she still wants to keep an eye on the property. But while looking at one of the cameras late one night, she notices something very strange. She immediately sends the recording to Isaac, who was totally spooked out by what was captured. While his girlfriend was inside a room, this was caught.
My computer, I don't want to get that bad. The lag is crazy. What is that static sound, bro?
The noise, as it turns out, was just a draft affecting a door. But this one, according to them, doesn't appear to be affected by it, as it closes up differently. The door gently glides, as if someone was closing it quietly. Although freaked out by this, they weren't as terrified as what they experienced only days later. Now, before showing this clip, it's worth noting that a common occurrence in this house is a broom that always falls over by itself. It usually happens at night, and it's always when it's in the dining room that it falls over. One night, Isaac waits patiently for the broom to fall again, when all of a sudden, this happens.
It's 101, by the way. Watching 100, 102, 103 now. We might watch more. Yeah, we might watch more. I'm just really hungry, so that's why.
Like many times before, the broom is on the ground, despite being placed initially upright against the wall. It seemingly falls by itself, or at least that's what Isaac thinks. He's been documenting every instance of the broom falling over, and not once has it occurred to him to check the security cameras around the house until recently. By checking, he could see how it keeps on doing this. So, he tells his aunt to send him some recordings from specific dates of the camera inside the dining room where the broom falls over. He checks each one and doesn't notice anything weird, but when he checks again, he notices something in one video that leaves him beyond spooked. This is what he saw. Isaac and his girlfriend were completely caught off guard upon seeing this. For sure, the broom falling on its own is creepy, but this is something out of a horror movie. A strange, dark figure stands at the window before disappearing into thin air. It's only there momentarily and gone when Isaac is present. But its disappearance wouldn't be the creepiest part about this, because according to the couple, this figure looks like a child. If that's the case, then this makes this next
Okay. One thing. It stays there. When the broom falls, it slowly goes away. But it also because of Isaac, because it could be the night when he gets checked it out. But
video even
But he came up from this side, not this side. So that's the weird part.
creepier. According to them, they may have found something to explain what they saw. Take a look.
Alright, so we found something that might explain what happened last night. These tiles are of 2 children that lived here at some point. This is memorialized, yeah. They memorialized him by putting him on a tile on this fireplace, and I swear this is the kid that I saw.
These tiles, as they would later find out, are meant to honor those who passed away. In this case, it's meant to memorialize the 2 kids on the fireplace. However, neither the couple nor the aunt has any idea who these kids are. She only knows that they used to live in this house over a century ago. Given all that's happened during their stay, the couple believe that a ghost was caught on camera, but more specifically, the ghost of one of these kids. If that's so, then this makes what was captured pretty freaky. But as with all videos, you be the judge. Was a ghost caught on camera? Or is there something that could explain all these occurrences? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
Fire. Oh, man. It's been 60 minutes. The other one was like
Now this
40
next
minutes.
video was posted by a Reddit user who writes that the following video was taken back in 2020. He didn't take the video himself, but rather it was sent to him by his sister who was at a hospital for reasons unknown. While she was there, she was waiting out in the hallway where no one else seemed to be present. It was just her, alone in this big empty hallway.
Oh.
Or at least
Already
that's
saw
what
it.
she
Already saw it. Going over here.
He didn't take the video himself, but rather it was sent to him by his sister who was at a hospital for reasons unknown. While she was there, she was waiting out in the hallway where no one else seemed to be present. It was just her, alone in this big empty hallway. Or at least that's what she thought. Because, as her family believes,
One more time. That.
big empty hallway, or at least that's what she present. It was just her, alone in this big empty hallway. Or at least that's what she thought. Because, as her family believes, she wasn't completely alone. In a video she posted to her family's group chat, something can be seen moving and peeking at the end of the hallway. Have a look.
Different angle? It's like, heck nah. You saw me, I'm cooked. I'm gonna hide back. Lord have mercy. The hair, the wind, oh my god, the AC. Probably upstairs. Fuck, terrible.
After checking to see what it was that was moving, she finds nothing. Now it's hard to say as to what exactly is being seen here, but many viewers on Reddit believe that it's something paranormal. Some can even make out a face or even a body, but then again, that could be a case of pareidolia. However, it's the fact that something moves that makes it quite strange. From catching a lock of hair moving independently to the creepy atmosphere of the hallway, it's understandable as to why one would think that something paranormal is present. But as with all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions.
Hey, we're not even gonna talk about how the fact that if you rewind it all the way back here, you can also see that.
Nothing, that it's something paranormal.
The hair strand could be wind, AC.
That being said, let's get back to the video.
Let's see this, right?
In this next video, a young girl is playing in front of a display cabinet while her mother records her from a distance. Although
Clean your
seeming
camera.
like a random recording, something about this moment holds a special place in the mom's heart. Amanda, the mother, isn't just
Clean that, bro. Look at that.
recording a random cute moment, but instead, she's recording a heartfelt video in which her daughter plays with her mother's urn. The display cabinet holds the ashes of Amanda's mom, who passed away only a month ago, and it was just now that she saw her daughter talking to the urn inside. Understandably, Amanda was moved. During the time that Amanda took this video, she didn't notice anything strange. It was only after reviewing the footage that she saw it, a dark silhouette passing in front of the camera as her daughter plays in the distance. To Amanda, this supposed apparition wasn't completely unknown, as she had a feeling that this was her mother. She took it as a sign from her, letting her know that she's still there despite being physically gone. Although others think that something else was captured, she strongly believes that this had been her mother. But let me know what you think. Just what exactly was caught on camera? Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also,
Sub to this guy.
if you haven't already done,
Sub to Bizarre Bub. He will also get a shout out in this video. Also, sponsor Opera GX. We're not gonna do the freaking video sponsor. Bye bye. See you in the next one.